Hello and welcome back to the 2019 Pokemon Duel World Cup. Today we have a Group C matchup between Team Europe and Team Asia. Last week, Team Europe had a bye as they will be going up against Asia this week and Japan next week. And Team Asia last week went up against Team Japan and lost 6-0. So they are really hanging on thin shreds here. Thin thread, whatever, thin ice. As we head into this matchup, a very big game here. What's up, guys? Earl Gaming YT coming back with another video. And today we have Team Europe versus Team Asia. Little thing here, if Asia loses one game out of all these, Japan clinches a spot. Let's hop right into the first game here. We have Zio versus Vixen. Vixen running a triple Gardevoir deck with Altaria to Mega Altaria, Tapu Lele, and Abra. And Zio running a Latias, Charizard, Altaria, Rayquaza, Terminator, as Lele takes the goal here, as Latias takes the entry point. Zio brings out Altaria, Vixen counters with Abra, and then Zio brings out Charizard. Vixen attacks with Abra, gets the teleport, threatening game here, slides over to the goal with Charizard. The attack here, this could be game. If he lands the blue, he will not get it though, or she will not get it. Zen headbutt, and then the Abra gets knocked out there. Altaria Knight as Zio attempts to put a little bit of pressure on Vixen here. As they will attack here, and the Warpole goes down, so they will switch here as Galite, Pokemon switch here. Mega Gardevoir is going to go up against probably the Galite. Diamond Dust, so that freezes the Mega Gardevoir, trying to go for the banish there. He could have activated the Mega and gone for the Sheer Cold, does not choose to do that. As Vixen would bring out the Gardevoir and unfreeze the Mega. As he'll play a little bit of defense here. They'll Mega up with the Galite. Galite. And the Sheer Cold, so the Galite will get the knockout here. Galite. Z move going down here, so this will be a automatic sent to the bench by Tapu Lele to the Latias, opening up an entry point there for Vixen. As the Gardevoir goes back, Mega Gardevoir goes back to regular Gardevoir. Simply slides over, threatening game. Will attack here, probably, most likely. Trying to put a lot of pressure on here, Vixen here, as the Zio gets the knockout. Vixen forced to slide over with that Lele. And Zio can go for the knockout and possible a win here. Or not a win, but be in a very good situation. Here we go, and ooh, he lands the Colowish, so no. Will not use the Colowish as the Galite goes back down to regular Galite. Max revives out the Gardevoir. Zio moves up with the Altaria as Vixen will max revive the other Gardevoir. Zio brings out the Latias. Vixen brings out the Altaria onto the right side. Sub-Zero Slumber going for the possible knockout here. Needs anything but that Side Shock, but ooh, Vixen lands a Side Shock. No weight will be given there because he cannot gain weight, but no knockout. He'll attack with the Abra and land the teleport and probably move to the middle here. Yep. Slides over with the Galite. And now Vixen has all her Pokemon on the field, and Zeo does the same. Vixen moves back a little bit with the Abra. Dragon Sphere going down. Altaria, a little early here. No banishes have been made by Vixen with those Gardevoirs, so I'm surprised she didn't wait until a possible exclusion to bring something back, but no. As the Fly versus the Final Song, so basically a tie there. Final Song versus Psychic, so that's going to put Final Song marker on both the Rayquaza and the Latias along with the Mega Altaria, as Mega Altaria will hop over to Latias and attack the Rayquaza and lands the Final Song again, but it's going to be up against a Fly as Zeo will activate the Mega Rayquaza here. Attack into the Mega Altaria, losing the blues and getting the knockout. Extreme Speed versus the Final Song, so a purple versus gold knockout. As the Gardevoir will slide on down. He'll counter by bringing the Rayquaza over there. Ooh, but he loses a Latias from the Final Song marker. Shattered Psyche, looking for that Fly. Try to stay alive here. Does not get a lands the Extreme Speed. So not exactly what Zeo wanted. As the Rayquaza is knocked out, as the Gardevoir goes right next to the goalie there. He activates the Mega Charizard X here. Maybe trying to go for that knockout of that Gardevoir before she can try to threaten anything. Does attack and lands the Warpole. Not what Zeo wanted, but extremely good for Vixen here. Vixen can activate the Mega Gardevoir. And that's exactly what she'll do. Try to go maybe for a banish. Will she land the blue hole? Yes! As a banish will go down. An exclusion of Altaria. So a very nice move there for Vixen as she gets her first exclusion with her Gardevoir. Elon Flute going down for Zeo though, so he brings back the Latias and we'll get the Mega Latias here. Probably go up against that Gardevoir there. And lands a Draco Meteor versus the Warpole, so nothing will happen. As Vixen moves up with that Gardevoir. Inferno Overdrive there for that Mega. Going up against the Abra, interesting move there. A lot of purple for Abra to land, but he lands the Zen Headbutt. So not what Vixen wanted there. Gets the knockout, excludes for 7 turns. Putting Vixen in a interesting spot here. Using the Recycle Plate. And attacks and lands the Fly. So now a very nice spot for Zeo here. Max Air Balloon here as Vixen has to play some defense here as Zeo has a lot of pressure up against her right now. Double chance with the Latias up against the Gardevoir and land the Warpole. Trying to respin here. And we'll land the Psychic once again. So Warpole, that'll switch two Pokemon here as they switch for the Charizard to be on the goal instead of Latias. Mega Gardevoir going down, trying to get the exclusion on the Charizard maybe, trying to land that blue hole. But no, he lands the Warpole. As they switch here. As I'll activate the Mega here, the Mega Galite. And the Blizzard versus the Super Psy. So a knockout there, but a confusion here. An interesting move there. Oh, as an unexpected error, I have the winner right here, and it is Zeo. Zeo got the win. I have it written off to the side here, just in case stuff like that does happen, because I've seen a bunch of these matches end in unexpected errors. So Asia takes a 1-0 lead and keeps their hopes alive here. We have Devani versus Damn. Damn. Because damn. Let's see if we can get a win here. Devani in blue, Damn in red. As he brings out the Celebi countered by Drifloon. Devani brings his Keldeo out, countered by the Fracture. Devani's going to double chance here with the Keldeo. Maybe worse comes to worse, he'll just have to change forms. Guillotine, now he needs the Water Jump. And he'll not get the Hydro Kick. So they'll have to force Keldeo to change forms, and we'll be able to get the Evo for Fracture. So perfect for Damn there, getting a knockout and getting the Evo. And not being sent to the bench. Damn brings out the Lunala because Devani brings the Keldeo on the entry point, forcing Damn to cover up the goal. Devani brought out the Abra. He's going to Air Balloon here, and he's going to hop over the Celebi and probably an attack here, try to go for that Typhoon Slash Sense Danger. Sense Danger is basically Typhoon Slash automatic. It's more like a fake out, but a blue, which is really, really nice move for Abra there. Does he get the Kadabra? No, he'll not activate the Kadabra yet, which is interesting. He'll bring up Fracture to up the left side. Combustion comes down the right side for Damn, as Devani brings out the Zoroark to counter that, but no attack. Damn brings out the Marshadow, which is forcing Devani to put the Speed Dew on the goal. Ooh, weak spot kick versus miss. So the Evo going down for Damn there, getting that Combustion to Blaziken. Double chance here. Fracture going up against Haxorus, so a pre-evolution to an evolution here. And the evolution gets a knockout with the double chance here. Let's see if he can land the Guillotine. He does. So a knockout there for Fracture, as Devani will be able to get a Haxorus of his own. Devani in control of this game now a little bit. Other than the fact that all he has is the Speed Dio on the goal. Swap spot. This could be dangerous as he'll go right after the Speed Dio. And he'll land the dodge though. So he'll be able to stay put here as he'll max revive out the Zoroark to avoid another attack there. As Damn brings down the Blaziken. Balloon Doom. As this will be an automatic knockout for Celebi here. Actually, it wouldn't have been if he landed the 71. That would have been good enough to knock out the Celebi. So a not automatic win, which is rare for Marshadow. double chance for Combustion, or for Blaziken. Wow. He'll go after Speed Dio and not land, and he'll get the knockout there. So Devani needing to goal block here, probably with that Celebi. X speed here. This could be danger. Celebi needs the Grass Knot versus the 140, and that's exactly what Devani will get. So a huge spin for Devani there, which could really help him try to win this game. He might cover up the entry point with Abra next turn, or he'll go right after the Lunala with the Haxorus, as he'll get the knockout, forcing Zoroark to have to goal block. And this could be as good a game right here. Z move, Guillotine, and this is all over. Guillotine for him, and oh, no Guillotine, but he'll probably just slide that Abra onto the entry point, disabling Dam for bringing any Pokemon on the field. Or he'll go right after him. Interesting move here. Go for the Sense Danger, and he'll get it, and that is it. Devani will get the win here and tie up the game for Team Europe here against Team Asia. 1-1 here as we head to game number 3. Once again, if Europe wins this matchup, they are moving on. If Asia wins this matchup, they're looking a lot better. So these two teams need a win here, because none of them are probably going to win the group unless Europe wins this game and beats Japan. As we have Luca, which is for Asia, and we have Leshy for Europe. He'll bring up the Eevee here, forcing Vibrava to goal block, as Luca will just take the entry point here with Eevee. He'll bring his Necrozma up the right side, countered by that Abra. And Kangaskhan coming on the field for Luca, as Marshadow moves to the center of the field, as Luca counters by bringing out his Lucario, and then Poipole for Leshy. Primal Kyogre plays a little bit of defense on the left side there for Luca. The attack here, as that'll be a knockout for Lunala. Very nice move there. It'll just change forms though. Keldeo, one of the most annoying figures in the game. He chooses not to change forms though and just gets knocked out though. Interesting move. As he'll get, ooh, wow, that was almost a loss there with that Metal Claw. But he'll end up knocking out the Marshadow. The Abra will not attack the Necrozma. So we have an interesting situation here. Mega Lucario here. Going up against that Lunala. Moongeist Beam versus Aurora Sphere, so nothing going down there, a tie. And Sense Danger versus Dodge, so no surround kill there. As that'll force Necrozma to move back one to avoid trying to be Sense Dangered there. He sensed the danger, haha. And now the Aurora Sphere will go down. And that'll knock out the Lunala. As Lacey just moves up with the Necrozma, attacks the Mega Lucario. Moongeist Beam versus nothing. Menacing Moonrise. So that's a automatic trip to the Ultra Space there for Necrozma. Up against the Necrozma though, so. And this will have an opportunity for Luca to be able to possibly take both entry points soon. Max Revive, though, for Leishi, avoiding that. Going right up against the Lunala, though, so this could easily turn bad, but getting the knockout there, Lunala, so that was a good move there for Leishi. Got lucky there. Necrozma up against the Lunala. Photon Geyser versus Moongeist Beam, so no attack, basically. Medicine Moonrise Maelstrom will basically send the Necrozma to the Ultra Space here. Lunala knocking him out. So Leishi getting back in this game a little bit. Still needs a little bit of help. As Max revives the Lucario. Leishi moves over to the left and attacks the Eevee with the Lunala. Takedown versus Psychic as a knockout there for the Lunala. But Lunala not going to have a good matchup here against Kangaskhan. He can't knock him out unless the Moongeist Beam. Air Balloon there for Abra. Trying to maybe threaten game next turn. This will force him to have to move back with this Kangaskhan. Smart move there. As the Poipole will surround kill. As Leishi looking kind of nice here. He'll be able to take both entry points probably next turn. And Luca finding himself in a little bit of trouble here. He does move up his Keldeo, but that Keldeo will have to knock out both the Vibrava and the Poipole. So this could be interesting here. Scoop up. Not a smart move there, I don't think. You have both entry points, so what's the point of having a scoop up there? And you got knocked out. So that was a very bad move for Leishi, opening up the door for Luca. Water jump, so let's see if they'll choose to move them at all. No. Abra going for an attack here. Sense Danger will get him surround killed, though. Sucker Punch. That was a terrible matchup there for Abra. Not really much could have been beneficial there, except for maybe getting a healthy Marshadow out of it. But we were basically back to where we started, other than a Keldeo up in Leishi's territory. Not a good matchup there, Marshadow versus Kangaskhan, though, because Ghost types cannot knock him out. I don't know why he's attacking. Double Edge versus Shadow Sneak. Will not be a knockout, though. As he brings up the Primal Kyogre to the entry point. He'll attack again with the Marshadow, which is not a good matchup. Kangaskhan cannot be knocked out by Ghost types. Hi. Luco will activate the Breakneck Blitz and try to go for the knockout here. He will probably get it because that Marshadow is very susceptible to Z moves. Alright, bye. Yes. Well, I'm trying to record a video, so yes. Leishi not in a good situation. Tectonic Rage will be able to knock out the Keldeo, though. Alright. Now I need you to be quiet so I continue recording, alright? Or go upstairs. So that'll knock out the Keldeo. He'll just change forms, though. And that'll probably allow that Keldeo to take over the entry point. No evolution to Flygon. That's not something you usually do. As now Luca has the entry points. Probably start to bring up a Kangaskhan. You do have to be careful, though. Actually, this is a decent matchup. The Gold's a good matchup. Ooh, Ultra Portation. You'll be able to go right next to the Keldeo and just surround kill with the Vibrava. or not bring him back. That's right, the Primal Kyogre does not allow him to bring it back. And not a good situation here for Leishi, as he just lost his Poipole. The attack here, if knocked out, this could be GG. A dodge, though, for Marshadow. So very lucky there that he did not get knocked out. And an unexpected error as Luca ended up winning this game for Team Asia, as they will take a 2-1 lead here against Team Europe. As we head to the third game here, or the fourth game, as we have Simi versus AS Jonah. Jonah trying to tie it, force out at the very least a tie for Team Asia. Simi trying to keep the hopes alive for Europe, trying to win this matchup. A tie would make things really complicated. Actually, not really. But we start off by Jonah bringing out his Eevee and Solgaleo to start off. And then the Tapu Fini. Simi goal blocks here with the Celebi. As Simi brings up the Celebi here. Eevee attacks. Interesting move here. Baby doll eyes versus the energy ball, so no knockout there. Smartly, Simi covers up the goal there because that Eevee could have just taken over the goal. Brings out that Palplio. Jonah brings out the Tapu Fini to counter that Necrozma. Mew to the left of that Tapu Fini, playing a little bit of defense there for Jonah. As Jonah brings down his Palplio to go up against the Celebi. I can't speak right now. Good matchup there, as he'll land the Sing, putting the Celebi asleep, forcing Simi to wake him up probably. Or activate the Mega Alakazam. As he'll go right back after that Celebi, but with that Mega Alakazam has a gold attack now. He'll scoop up with that Mega. Ooh, and this could be game. That Eevee can just walk onto the goal. This is game. Wait, what? He didn't see it? What are you... Air balloon. For the Eevee and the cheese there. As Jonah wins it for Team Asia. And Asia, after being swept 6-0, will at least finish with a tie here against Team Europe. And they could be looking a lot better. We just saw that matchup. Now we have Dracone versus... I didn't see the full name there. We have Dracone. And we have Budasan. By the way, with a 3-1 score, Japan clinched a spot in the next round as he activates the air balloon on the Poipole. My bad. I get roasted for the way I say the names by my fellow teammates, so I gotta pronounce them better now. And the Poipole will be knocked out though from landing that purple, so not what Budasan wants to see there. He'll just max revive him though, and take the entry point once again. Phantom Sphere, but on the Necrozma. He'll bring up the Keldeo. Water Jump. She will respin and not he'll land the Moongeist Beam. So once again, the Water Jump. He will not use it though. Double chance. And so try to go for the takeaway here. This could be nice. He'll get it though. He will get it though. Dracone with the takeaway, trying to keep Team Europe's hopes of a tie alive here. Budasan trying to win it for Team Asia and give them a really good chance at making the quarterfinals. As they will reverse time here and Bright Powder once again. See if he can land his Hydro Kick, as he will not respin. So not what Budasan wanted there. Dracone in a decent situation. Has a decent amount of defense on right now. As Budasan brings out his Lunala. So no takeaway happened because of the reverse of time, the rewind. As he's able to just bring out all his ghost types through that Decidueye. Takes the entry point here, forcing him to move the Speed Dio onto the goal here. He does have a Zoroark, so he can't just go right after that Speed Dio. Double chance. Going up against the Drifloon. Wow, I totally blanked out there. Sacred Sword. Get that Drifloon to spin. Lands the Astonish. And gets sent to the PC. As the Keldeo takes the entry point. So both entry points occupied now. Moongeist Beam going down here against the Toxic. So that'll knock out. He'll choose to Moongeist Beam the Lunala instead of the Poipole. He'll attack the Poipole this time. See if he can get another Moongeist Beam. He does not. The Ultra Rotation will not work though. Because of Lunala. Hydro Vortex. Going for the Z move here. As he's hoping for the Grass Knot, he will not get it. He will Grass Knot get it as he lands the Spirit Shackle. And will not. And will get knocked out. But a wait here for Keldeo helps him out a little bit. Menacing Moonrays Maelstrom, which will automatically send him to the Ultra Space here. Opening up a entry point here for Dracone. As he'll go after the Marshadow here. And no knockout as that 100 cross counter goes to a myth, or goes down to 80. No knockout. Chain level 10 on that Marshadow for Dracone. As Dracone brings down the Lunala. The attacker Water Jump against the Teleport, so he would be able to move 2 spaces away. He'll take the entry point there. Threatening game here. He'll Hurdle Jump though with the Zoroark. He'll Surround Kill the Speed Dio. Decent move there. It'll be a Zoroark versus Lunala matchup possibly here. He'll bring down his Abra instead. So the Abra will take the entry point and attack against that Poipole. Toxic versus Sense Danger. This could be very dangerous here. Dracone threatening game. He will evolve to Kadabra here, something we haven't seen many people do. He'll X-Speed here with Zoroark going up against the Lunala, the Moongeist Beam. He'll hope to land to go to the Psychic. But unfortunately, That'll be still a knockout because he doesn't have the half ability. But this game could still be over next turn if he lands the Sense Danger. Oh wait, he doesn't have Sense Danger. That was Abra. As he'll get knocked out anyway. Sucker Punch as Zoroark lands Zoroark stuff. As Budasan sends the Poipole up. Never Ending Nightmare. With the Marshadow. As long as Poipole doesn't land the Toxic, should be fine as he lands the Miss. So a knockout there. He will spin, and -1 movement point for the Zoroark. Doesn't really matter, he's the goalie anyway. He'll attack the Marshadow with the Keldeo Sacred Sword. If he lands the white, it's a knockout. Will he do that though? No, he'll land the blue dodge. Dracone brings out his Decidueye. See if he can get somewhat of a rush going down here. Try to pressure Budasan a little bit. Brings the Drifloon over. That's actually a really nice positioning for Dracone. And so Z-move here. Gold though gets no, never mind. Does not get the knockout. I'm used to him using the menacing Moonrays. Instead, he uses the Never-Ending Nightmare. Both those land gold, so both get -1 movement point. They'll probably spend the next couple turns helping each other. Nope. He'll max survive. Kadabra, yep, there we go. Lunala will take the entry point, so both entry points taken here. But with the Phantom Spear allows Lunala to come on the field, play a little bit of defense. Keldeo will attack the confused Necrozma. Water Jump versus Photon Geyser though, as he'll just move back to the entry point. Here we are in Game 5. Asia leads 3-1 against Europe here. Europe trying to keep hopes of a tie alive here, as a knockout there by Keldeo and Budasan versus the gold versus a miss, as he'll just change form. As that'll force a surround kill of that Keldeo. Unexpected error, as we have Dracone getting the win there versus Budasan. 3-2. Asia leads as we head into the final game of this matchup. We have Scion versus AS Star, I want to say. AS Star? Hardy. AS Hardy, my bad. Hardy trying to win it for Team Asia here. Scion trying to get the tie for Team Europe. It's pretty standard setting up here. Hardy brings out his Mew, countered by a Rayquaza. Not a good matchup. Cover the goal with the Altaria. So slide up one there. As Hardy will bring out the Zoroark and another Altaria here for Scion. Dragon Sphere, nice plate to have, especially with those Rayquazas. Illusion, he will not elude though, as he'll get the knockout here. Dragon Pulse. As he'll quickly max revive that Mewtwo. He'll attack once again. Psychic Shove though, so no knockout this time. As he'll just push him back. Mew up against Rayquaza here. Mew will get the knockout as Hypersonic versus the Fly. Double chance going down here. Trying to get the knockout of the Mew and an Evo for that fracture. Shuttle flip, so no Evo will be able to happen there. He'll move up with the Abra, be forced to attack due to the territorial teleport. This will probably have to force them to double up on the goal there with Hardy threatening here with that Abra. He'll attack once again the Mew, and he'll land the 100 Psychic, the new buffed Psychic, but that won't be enough against that fracture to knock him out. He gets the Evo, gets the Haxorus. He'll move up with the Haxorus too. And no Max Revive as he'll activate the Mega Sableye. Plate gnawing could be dangerous here. There's no way he can be knocked out, so he'll get out damaged but not knocked out there. This could allow Saiyan to move up a little bit here. No, but he'll Max Revive that Rayquaza. The Sableye will take the Mega Sableye will take the entry point and attack that Rayquaza and knock him out. So not looking too good here as he can bring up that Rayquaza, the shiny Rayquaza. So he's going to go after the Haxorus now. Guillotine, though, that can knock him out. That is not a damaged attack. So that does knock out the Sableye, Mega Sableye. As he'll take the entry point there with Haxorus. Sliding over with that Zoroark, he'll probably take the entry point. No, he'll Z-move here. So, and the knockout there with the Inferno Overdrive. So a very good position here for Saiyan, trying to force a tie for Team Europe. Tectonic Rage, as this will knock out the Haxorus. But if Saiyan sees what I see, he can go for a fly win up against that Zoroark next turn with the Rayquaza. Let's see if he chooses to take that risk or not. He can double chance, go for it, and he sees exactly what I see. He's going to go for it. The attack on the Zoroark. Cross counter. That's good enough for the knockout. Not the fly win, though. You don't want to risk that, though, because that's a really nice spin against that cross counter, as he'll have to go up against that Vibrava now. He'll just take the entry point, though. Still with that Dragon Sphere, so he can quickly just hop over him, though. And this could be threatening game soon. He can move to the left of that Vibrava. And this could be very, very bad for Hardy. Trying to save this game here. He'll double chance with the Mew, but I don't think there's a way he can knock him out. Shell Trap goes down, and that will do it. Saiyan will be able to just take the surround kill there. And then Mew will attack here, but there's not much he can do as Hardy will fall for Team Asia here. Fly versus Hypersonic, but that will still not be enough to knock out both those figures surround killing the goal point. And that'll do it. Team Europe will tie it up here in Game 6, 3-3, and that'll be your final score. Team Asia 3, Team Europe 3. As we take a look at the Group C here, Team Japan with 6 points, 1 win, no losses, no ties, clinched the spot here by Europe winning one game against Asia. Then with 4 points after this tie at no wins, no losses, and one tie, 3-3 record, Europe, what they need to do in order to advance is win one game versus Japan. Japan, they have clinched a spot. They can win a group. They can win the group with a win or tie versus Europe. And Team Asia is still alive, but Japan must win all 6 games versus Europe to force a tiebreaker where it will be a one-on-one matchup between Asia and Europe in order to advance to the quarterfinals. So basically not that great of a situation here if you are Team Asia hoping for a complete sweep. But that's going to do it from the Pokemon Duel World Cup Group C matchup between Europe and Asia. Your final score, Europe 3, Asia 3. That's going to do it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you next time.